Okay, here's the video on which shows you how to add or edit an artist on the subliminalrecords.com website. First of all, we need to log in, so we use our login details. And log in. Right, now we'll come straight into the dashboard. There's a few things open here which we can ignore for now. What we're really looking at to update an artist is on this sidebar here. There's a button called Artists. If we want to add a new artist, we go Add New. You can hide that pressing that arrow. Add New. This will take us to a new page which has a number of fields on it. So let's just say we're going to add Eric Murillo. So we type in the name Eric Murillo. We leave the slug empty because it generates itself. The slug is actually the part of the domain name in which the page is going to be found. I'll show you more of that on the side here. So we want to add in a short description, just so you're clear to this area here. If we go to an artist page, for example, Eric Murillo, the short description is this area here in the biog. So I'm going to add a bit of text which I prepared earlier. Add this text here, copy that. The important thing to note here is that if you're copy pasting from a Word document, when you paste it into the admin, it's going to maintain the formatting, so it might display slightly weirdly on the site. So it's important to press HTML here. What that does is it allows you to paste just raw text, so it won't mess up the layout. So I've submitted that. Now if we have a look back at the site, you'll see down here we have read more, which is the rest of the biog, which is basically this description area here. So I'm going to get some more text which I prepared earlier. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it into this box here. So it's quite, actually I made a mistake there, undo that, Control Z. I didn't press the HTML, so I'm going to paste that in there. That maintains the integrity of the text. Unfortunately, it doesn't sort of keep the paragraphs, so we need to just add some in wherever they're. This might not be exactly where they are, but just to show you as an example. So if we go down further, you'll see we need to add a profile image. This profile image is basically what's shown on the site here, this image here. So what we need to do, I've got two tabs open here. I'm going to go back to this tab, which is actually the dashboard. It's easier to have two tabs open of the admin for this process. I'll show you why. If we go into media, what we need to do is upload the profile image. So we go media and then add new. So if we press that, eventually this comes up. We need to select the file we want to upload. We can actually upload multiple files. So I'm going to go into, I'm going to find where this where the file is, artists, Eric Murillo. So this is an image. You can see when I just preview it, it's quite a big image. So basically this system will automatically resize the image so that it's the correct size for this profile image here. So anyway, it just takes a moment to upload. It's crunching, so what that's doing is resizing it so it's in the correct format. Now the important thing here is that now it's uploaded, we need to reference this file that we've uploaded. So we just copy this URL. This is where that image sits on the server. So I copy it, Control C, and then I go back to this tab here and I add and I'll go Control V to paste it in there. The SoundCloud player, this is if we want to include an specific artist SoundCloud player, but for now I don't think we're including that. The image gallery, sorry I missed, is actually represented by this. This is the artist image gallery. It's like a lightbox system. At the moment we don't have many images for the artist, but this can be added. What I might do is explain that section in another video. SoundCloud URL would be the artist's specific SoundCloud address, so maybe, I'm not sure if that's correct, but you have to make sure you include the HTTP here in order for it to work. Again, in MySpace, www.myspace.com/Eric Murillo, for example, and then maybe the Facebook, Facebook fan page, Twitter URL if there is one. I'm going to leave these out just to show you what happens when you miss them out. This YouTube URL again is a similar thing. So basically, we can see here you've got the SoundCloud, the Facebook, Twitter, MySpace. If we omit maybe the Twitter, then it will just omit that line when we publish it. So this is live. It's basically when it's ticked, the artist is live on the site. When it's not ticked, they're not live, so they don't show up on the site. Genre, we can specify what kind of style music. We can multiple select by pressing Command Apple. It's not really my house, I guess. Then we can put the artist's website if there is one. Eric obviously has his own site, so ericmurillo.com. Now this is featured section is how you on the artist main page, when that is selected, this music player might play quickly. Okay, what this is features, if that's ticked, then the artist will show up on this slider. So there's obviously quite a lot of artists shown at the moment. It may be worth just ticking the current release artists. Anyway, so when that's done, that's going to go is live, new artist. So when I click that, it publishes it. Artist updated. So if we go back to the artist list, back to manage, we'll see this is the artist which we just added and the date created. If we wanted to edit, we press edit. If we want to delete it, we press delete. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just refresh this artist page and we should see the new artist we put in there. Well, actually we should see 2 Eric Murillos. We should really see. I'm just going to stop that from playing. There we go, 2 Eric Murillos. Excellent. So that is the end of this tutorial. One of the important things to say about the artist is when you're adding a release, in order to add a release successfully, you need to reference what artist made the release. If you haven't already added that artist when you're adding a release, then you won't be able to do it. More info on that in the releases video. Okay. Any questions, just drop me an email. Thanks.